if you're adamant about not using a walking foot, check out my channel. I use it for a lot. It's going to give you nice even stitches, but even better is when we put these together, we're going to have 6 layers, and 2 of those are going to be some heavy flannel. And we're going to sew through all these, and we are going to appreciate that walking foot because it's going to keep all this nice and together, aligned where it needs to be. So as we're sewing, we are going to get a beautiful edge. And then when we clip them and it's all frayed, it's going to look fantastic. How quick was that? And we already have finished blocks ready to go. And we're going to do our side seams. So let me go ahead and get the rest of the blocks together, and we're going to start putting this into a quilt. This is so fast. And like I said, this is the easiest quilt ever. You're going to love this rag quilt. As with any scrap quilt, we use what we have and we make do with the rest. And so I've come up a couple blocks short. So what I'm doing is I had some of this left over. And again, I made a previous quilt, and these are just some strips that I had in various widths. And I put 2 of the big ones and a narrow one together, trimmed it down, and I got a 10-inch square. That's perfect. Now, the other thing I need to do is I need a backing, another backing square. And these only measure about, 8.5 or 9 inches. Here, let's put it on here. Once the selvage is off, it's just shy of 9 inches. Now, what I want to show you is take a look at this. When I cut this selvage off, and this is something to keep in mind when your fabrics are a coordinated bundle, a collection, because oftentimes there'll be a background fabric that's carried out through some of the other blocks. So for example, this one is the same as the background, but it doesn't have the hexagon lines through it. It's just the circles. But if I were to put this here, we're going to lose our hexagon, right? But check this out. I put that there, and it just looks like an extension of the background. And I only need about 1 inch, and that's going to be on the edge of the quilt, and nobody's going to notice that. That is a great save right there. So I have these 2 pieces, and actually I've got 3 of them. And I can go ahead and I'm just going to sew 2 together with this in the middle, iron it, press it out nice, and then I will cut it down to my 10 inches. So when you're putting these pieces together, hang on to everything.